I just wanted to talk to you quickly about the importance of being careful about how you treat others. Remember, each and every one of us is all fighting a battle in our head and going through things that you don't know about or can't possibly understand. So when people are short with you or snap with you, you don't know if they're having a bad day or their wife has cancer or mother has cancer or they're dealing with some kind of disease or issue or stressor. You don't know what kind of things they're going through in their life. You don't know if they have social anxiety or depression or if they have Tourette's or, all the diseases that are out there that you can deal with. Now, I'm not saying that's in itself an excuse for them to be rude or mean or irritable, but you know full well how many times you've accidentally snapped at other people without intending to because you weren't feeling your best or because you were stressed out or having a bad day. Remember, regardless of how people treat you, it is up to you to treat everybody with dignity and respect and compassion. That's why the word says to love your neighbor as you love yourself, to do unto others as you would have them do to you. If you want other people to cut you slack when you're not at your best, you need to cut other people slack when they're not their best. And like I said earlier, everyone's journey is hard sometimes, and you don't know what they're going through that day or what they're dealing with in life. Sometimes when people are snappy or short, they could be dealing with a loved one dealing with cancer, or they just lost their job and they don't know how they're going to pay their bills, or their car broke down and they don't know how they're going to pay for it. You know, I can speak from personal experience what it's like when you're in an accident or your car breaks down or you suddenly have to go to the hospital and have a bill and you don't know how you're going to pay it. That affects every aspect of your day. It really does make it a challenge not to be rude and snappy and mean and upset. So just remember, when people are those things, whether they're rude or disrespectful or whatever, there may be more behind it than meets the eye. So don't just judge by appearance and make a righteous judgment. Start to get to understand why the person might be the way they are. Now, I'm not saying that's excusing their bad behavior or their inappropriate attitude. Wrong is wrong. But if it's just a one-off where they just slip up and yell at you and snap off or whatever, just chalk it up to they're having a bad day. But if it's a constant behavior from a friend or customer or whatever it is, then it does need to be dealt with because it's becoming a pattern. And no one said be a doormat and be mistreated by people just because you try to be understanding. Compassion is good, and having understanding of where the other person's coming from is a great thing. But nowhere in all the Word, in any religion or the Bible, says that you should be a doormat. Turning the other cheek means having understanding that everybody has bad days. It means overlooking someone else's wrong and trying to see the good in them. But at the end of the day, that's not an excuse to put up with abuse or being abused. So if you're in an abusive relationship or friendship, get out of it. The guy's not going to change no matter, or girl's not going to change no matter how many times they say I'm sorry. If it's a pattern, get out of it. That said, if it's a casual day-to-day contact with a person or coworker, whether it be customer, coworker, or whatever, cut them some slack. And know full well that you yourself are a little stinker at times and aren't always at your best. So if you want people to show you slack, show other people slack. That's the end of the story. So that's my challenge to you, is when someone's rude or curt or nasty, try to imagine what they may be going through. Better yet, take the time to talk to them. See what they're going through, listen to what they have to say, and do your best to leave them a little better than you found them. And if there's some way you can help their day go better or help them cope with what they're going through, then do that. If nothing else, a challenge to all you people of faith out there, pray for them. Right then, right there, right then. Not the Christianese of, oh, I'll pray for you, you'll be in my prayers. No. Stop what you're doing and pray for them right here, right now, in that moment, and show them that they matter and that someone cares about them and what they're going through, and you watch their whole day change, their whole outlook on life change, and you will have really made a difference in their lives. And that is what we're here on the earth for. That is the meaning of life, to fear God and give Him glory, for this is man's all, and to make the days and lives of those around you just that much better and easier. You all have a wonderful day, and may God richly bless you all.